War-Host Ghost is an Eldar war-host made up of outcasts and survivors of the destroyed craft world Gorash. These Eldar are infamous amongst the Eldar race for their war not against Chaos or the Necrons, but against the forces of craft world Ulfwe, and the desire to kill the Farseer Eldar Ulthran, as it was he who destroyed their home and killed many of their own kin. No one wishes Eldrad's death more so than the leader of this warhost, simply known as Raven. During M39, Craftworld Gorash was near an unnamed moon, close to a long unused webway gate, when out of nowhere a warband of the Emperor's children appeared from the warp and attacked. They fought the Craftworld in space and fought on the moon below for the webway gate for months. Raven, who was once the Craftworld's chief Farseer, her brother who was the chief Autarch, and her younger sister, an exarch of the Howling Banshees, often called the Triangle, led the defence of their home. At one point, at perhaps the darkest moments, the Triangle held out alone to defend the Craftworld's Infinity Circuit. Even though the Infinity Circuit was saved, the battle was certainly lost without aid. Without warning, Eldrad Ulthran and a band of the Black Guardians arrived, and claimed to have a way to destroy these Chaos Marines. The Triangle, desperate to save their home, agreed. It was a grave mistake. Raven, along with her brother and sister, went to the moon along with support for the Defenders and the Black Guardians. The Eldar fought to hold off the forces of Chaos until Eldrad had completed his work. The Triangle, as ever, were in the front lines. When a warp portal opened, caused by Eldrad, the Eldar watched as it sucked in the Chaos fleet and cheered, but then watched in horror as the craft world itself was also dragged in. The portal closed and the craft world was lost to the warp. What happened next is mostly unknown. All that is known is that the forces of Ulthray and Gorash began to fight one another, and that Raven saw her sister and brother killed by Eldrad. When the Ulthray Eldar left, Raven swore to kill Eldrad that day. The survivors of the craft world now have no home as they lost their friends, family, and now have only their thirst for revenge. Now they travel the stars with the remains of their fleet, hunting and fighting the forces of Ulfwe wherever they find them, with their aim to kill Eldrad.